When it came up, it was like a tide rising in my head. And after a while it became clear that I had meningitis from the cancer medication I was taking. That meningitis itself came and went in great waves. The doctors were interested to hear that I was hallucinating, but they're not interested in the content of the hallucinations, obviously, because they don't have any medical meaning. I was desperate not to forget them and desperate to sort of mark them and remember them. When I got home, it seemed to me the obvious thing to do was to try and make music from them. So I started playing with analog synthesizers and oscillators like a toddler playing with sort of paints. I played and I played and I played. Every ward I was on had bleeping machines, and when I was at my illest they caused me great pain because the bleeps on the alarms tend to get louder and louder. But there's also in one ward a pigeon that lived on a shelf outside, and it was the only non-human living thing I saw during that time. And I wanted to join together the joy I got from seeing that bird with the pain I had from these bleeps by gradually turning the bleeps of an analog synthesizer into birds. And the bird song gradually rises and it covers the bleeping of the machines, and it's only at the end of the song, after it subsides, that you realise that the bleeping has remained there all the way through. I knew I was on this ward, but every time I'd close my eyes, it was like I was immersed in going through seagrass. And you know, if you watch a nature documentary, the way sort of the seagrass sort of moves, and other, like, I don't know what you'd call it, it was like a mossy substance in the waves. So it was like I was swooping into it and going between, as I went into the seagrass, there was the sound of water in my head. And so all these watery experiences that I'd had in my senses, I want Headwater to be this sort of deep dive into what looked like it may be terminal illness, very serious illness, stage 4 cancer and meningitis. This great dive down into that, but also just coming up as well. That arc of baptism, I hope it's kind of the arc of the record. It dives down into those experiences and comes back out at the end to this dawn in a beautiful landscape.